This is Fresh Pet. Here, there are no fillers.
All right.
No spray-on flavors. There are no cut corners. No easy ways out.
Getting the
Just
live
yet
stream up.
fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real,
All right.
healthy food.
Everything's all good to go.
Fresh Pet. Healthy food. Fresh from the
That's
fridge.
good. All right. All righty. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Chase fan number 9 here, and welcome to live stream number 2 for today and the second of 3 that I'll be doing this weekend. Today, or this afternoon, I should say, it's the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts race at Phoenix Raceway, the GOVX 200. It's your typical 200 lap, 200 mile um, O'Reilly Auto Parts race. Stages 1 and 2 are both 45 laps, and the final stage is um, 110 laps. Should be a good race. Let's see. I got the poll up. For the poll, I have Jesse Love, Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill, and Taylor Gray. So make sure to get your votes in. Um, let's see. Um, Last time we were at Phoenix, it was the championship race. Connor Zilish clearly was the deserving driver, but Jesse Love, as much as I love him, he unfortunately was the undeserving champion of last year. Hate to throw the cold water at myself sometimes, but it's the truth. Anyways, Jesse Love is starting second today on the outside of the front row. He's one of my picks for today. He starts next to Taylor Gray. Joe Gibbs Racing has been pretty good at Phoenix in the past. I mean, look at all the races they've won. Majority of them have been won by Kyle Busch. Brand, the only Gibbs driver in the field that's won at Phoenix is Brandon Jones back in 2020. He starts third today, surprisingly. So let's see what he does. And I never thought I'd see this, but Anthony Alfredo is starting fourth for Vikings Motorsports. Man, probably the best starting spot that Anthony Alfredo's ever had in his entire NASCAR career. Brent Cruz starts fifth. The only Cup guy in the field is William Byron. Sammy Smith seventh. Corey Day eighth. Jeb Burton ninth. Jeb Burton was fastest in practice yesterday. And Kyle Sieg starts 10th. And he's in the field with another cool paint scheme. The former winners in this field are Jesse Love, Brandon Jones, William Byron counts, even though he's a Cup guy. Sammy Smith. Who else? Um, Justin Allgaier, obviously, and Chandler Smith. Yes, Chandler Smith is in this field. He's driving the number 5 for Hedinger Racing. He starts 24th. So there are 6 former winners in tonight's race. Also, as you can see down here, Austin J. Hill is also in this field. So yeah. Anyways, Allgaier, as you can see, starts 17th. Hope he can make it to the front and get the win. Let's see how it goes. So yeah, this is my first time streaming an O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race since Daytona last month. I know it's been a minute. Some life outside of YouTube happened, so I wasn't able to be here for an O'Reilly Auto Parts race, but I'm here today. I'm here and I'm here to watch it from start to finish. That's all I can. And I hope tonight's race is good. He will be the youngest winner in NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series history, and he'll do it as a 17-year-old, Carla.
Thanks, Dylan. And kind of going off what you said, 6 of the top 7 drivers rolling off today have a win on this track in some form or fashion in motorsports, except Anthony Alfredo, who's rolling off P4 today. It's a great opportunity for him, but his opportunities extend into tomorrow. Getting the call up at Hendrick Motorsports to fill in for Alex Bowman, who's out with vertigo. Alfredo is a
Oh yeah, speaking of Anthony Alfredo, I'm sure I've already heard the news already about the situation in Cup. For those who don't know, Alex Bowman last week he had to pull out of the car because he was suffering from some dizzy spell, and Mike Snyder had to take over towards the latter end of the race. And now, a few days ago, Alex Bowman was diagnosed with a vertigo, and I've never experienced it, but it's basically a, a dizzy spell, and from what I've heard and know, it's not a fun experience. That's all I can say. I would hate I would hate to be Alex Bowman right now. And now, because of this, Anthony Alfredo, who's the Sims driver for HMS, is going to drive the 48 tomorrow and most likely next week. And who knows how long that. Yeah, it's unknown how long Bowman will be out, but this is not the first time he's missed races. I think that concussion from a few years ago caught up with him. Love or hate Alex Bowman, you got to feel bad for this guy, man. He cannot catch a break. Yeah, if he is forced into retirement because of this, it's just going to be another what could have been. But, and he's going into tomorrow 36 in points. That's not going to help him in the long run. Yeah, even if Bowman comes back later on during the season and wins a race, I hate to say, but it's not going to be enough for him to make the chase. Mind you, we're not in the playoff era anymore, so he can't just win a race and just get in just like that anymore. Yeah. Anyways, with that said, I'm wishing Alex Bowman the best, and I hope that we'll see him on track again soon.
Military Appreciation Nights, providing free meals to veterans and active duty service members. And as a
All right, pre-race ceremonies are done. Time to get this race underway.
Military members to summer camp each year. Well, what a way to get us started here in Phoenix. The anticipation continues to build as we get ready to hear the most famous words in racing. The man
Need a little help?
You ready?
We got help. Need some advice? We
He's
got
asking us
advice.
to pick up the order from Pollo Loco.
People to do their part to
And then pick up Martiliana.
exceptional
So I
customer
said, don't answer na kasi I don't answer the phone yung
the professional parts people.
No, I said, no, they are out there somewhere in the train. They're not going to just to tell her. Just to tell her, they ignore it, okay? Of course, it's on the car. Ignore it. She was saying 7 o'clock, ano, 15 for mine. No, 15. Now 15 for mine, 5 o'clock. Oh, that's right, I forgot my order from Pollo Loco. She asked and the man called me before you came in. Then tell them to pick up my order for you local or to pick you up. No, they are not here, I said. They went shopping and going on what the train, I said. So don't answer anything. Okay? For you local, the time that's what they can afford. No one will eat the Pollo Loco. Don't answer anything.
So what time is it? 5 or 7?
She was saying 7, I 5, after at first I was 7 and She said 5 to Auntie Marty, and then,
And she told Meg 5.
yeah. Oh, that's right. She said, I have my order at Pollo Loco. Can you pick it up? Tell Ann.
Good. She ordered?
Yeah. She ordered Pollo Loco, but they didn't pick up. That's right. I'm supposed to pick up my Pollo Loco at 5 o'clock.
Well, then she going to go
Yeah,
get
that's
it
what I said. Auntie Marty is talking to her now.
because she doesn't want to lose her parking space.
I know. That's what Auntie Marty is saying too.
So you have to sacrifice.
And when I'm just warming up the first food, that's it. Okay?
Here I am rushing.
She's abusing. Auntie Marty is abusing too, really, she said.
Huh?
Okay, I know. I just to milk the
I think there's something on the toilet.
She's telling us last minute?
Good.
Absolutely, the Gibbs cars have been maybe the class of the field so far this weekend, and Raymond Jones is one of those. It's been a quiet start to 2026 for the 20 team. That may not be the case for long. Phoenix starts a stretch of tracks that on paper line up very well historically for Raymond and the 20 team. This one is included. He won here in 2020 and back-to-back top 5 results with the 20 car last year are reasons to be optimistic. Plus, they qualified third tonight. They like to convert that good starting spot to stage points early and a good result 200 laps from now. Nothing left to do but race them here in the Valley of the Sun. Let's go racing at Phoenix with NASCAR around the Auto Kart Series and get the command. Phoenix Raceway, here to give the command to fire engines with the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome Arizona Cardinals Pro Bowl strong safety, Udo Baker. Drivers, start your engines.
All right. All right. Command's been given to start the.
The Cardinal never wanted to give someone a meal they didn't love, so he made the $20 build-a-bucket. Your choice of 8-piece chicken.
Hello, Mark. Welcome to the live stream. I was just writing some stuff down. So
Especially after that. Our previous winter, we plus with us.
Something was different. I called it, and look what it comes today. It's Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew.
I don't know, I haven't put it in there yet. Not exactly. The handle. The handle, see? This is fun. You can secure it, Mom.
Paragraph petition demanding its return. Fan favorites available for a limited time, starting at $12.99. Only had a petition. They won't go on forever. I don't know who you are, Henry.
I asked you to marry me last night. You said yes.
What was that?
Switching gears sweepstakes. Scan the QR code now and you can win an unforgettable trip to Universal Orlando Resort.
Enter now. Don't miss your chance to win the adventure of a lifetime. Let's go.
News ads, local stories, meaningful investigations, forecasts you trust. News for this is what you best KCOA3 News at 10. My name's Sean Cooper.
Oops, there's the towel. Hold on.
Well, considering Joe Gibbs's track record at Phoenix, I don't see why not. Unless, of course, drivers like Brent Cruz and Brandon Jones can do it, or William Sawalich. I hope my personal prediction for Taylor Gray this year, he'll win more than one race this year. I'm not specifying where he'll win at, but you kind of know the gist of everything.
Indeed.
Good morning football overtime. Weekdays at 10 on My 58.
NASCAR's West Coast Swing begins tonight. We're live in Avondale, Arizona. It's race 4 for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Welcome to our coverage of the GOVX 200 and Phoenix Raceway. And here we are in the CW booth with Mark Corcoran, Jamie McMurray, who won right here at the Desert Mile 2004. I'm Adam Alexander. You know, you think about the early part of 2026, a couple of races in the draft. Last weekend, we're racing on the road. This really kind of feels like the first race of the year at a traditional racetrack, Jake.
Yeah, unless you're Richard Childress Racing, you wanted to stay at those type of racetracks because of the success that they have had. But the general consensus in the garage is that they're excited to get some more traditional type ovals. You can see right there, Austin Hill being able to run a Daytona. They've just run so well in all of these races. But I think tonight kind of sets the bar for what these teams are having the rest of the year. What's traditional about it? Well, the fact that you use it out the racetrack tonight. I don't know how traditional that is.
Well, we saw the graphic there. 3 races, 3 different winners, a lot of parity. Who we watching tonight?
Well, he may be from Illinois, but you could basically call this his house in this series. That's number 7, Justin Allgaier. 2 wins here, but 813 laps led, second only to Kyle Busch. When you come to Phoenix and you want to win the O'Reilly Series, you know you're going to have to go through that guy in the 7. I also think throw a wild card here because he had a tough time in practice. But normally when he does, when he's outside the top 30, watch out for San Diego find away to the front. They have power steering issues. They started at the back. They've changed everything that's steering. And normally when you see this out of San Diego, a bad practice, a bad qualifying issues, watch out late in the race.
They had a speeding penalty last year. Drove back through the field. That was after halfway. They'll be fine tonight. Going to be great to watch him driving to the front. Now we get our Mobile One keys to victory lane. What are you looking at, Jamie?
Well, the big thing here it's unique is the starts and the initial start and the restarts. You cannot go below the yellow line until you cross the start and finish line. Obviously, we're in FK off, so we get down to turn 22. This is also one of those tracks you cannot have pit road speeding penalties. You get one late in the race, it'll take you out. You get 5 in the race last year, and then you got to search for your line. The guys are going to search all night long.
All right. 5 votes for Allgaier. Okay.
The Gibbs cars here, just exceptional. And you can end it right there. They've been outstanding at this place. Qualifying happened yesterday. Let's get to our GOVX starting grid. If you look at the top 10, 7 different organizations there. How about row 2? Anthony Alfredo, best ever start for Fighting Motorsports. Double duty this weekend for driver 96 filling in for Alex Bowman.
Yeah, and our first winner of the year is on page 2. That's the total winner, Austin Hill, the number 21. He qualifies lucky. Number 13. He has 6 top 10s in the last 8 Phoenix races, and he would be the most aggressive in working the brake bias in that race car, I'm going to show. Well, speaking of 13, let's look at row number 13. Roger Carew had that epic qualifying lap, but still leaves in the dog leg. Cost him a little bit of time. In the
Daniel Dye is also in this field. He's driving the 52 for AM Racing. So got the 3 Fords in the field too.
31st, sorry, he scored a run-up finish 2 weeks ago at Atlanta and raced to 11th in this race 1 year ago. He's had some speed with Mikey Motorsports cars. Let's see if he can make a lot of spots.
Close on the green flag at Phoenix. Let's hear one more time from Carla Metz.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. And obviously, anytime there's a big check involved, especially here at Phoenix Raceway, you know something special has to be happening. And it's an official partner of NASCAR. GOVX is doing something really cool this weekend, honoring our military service men and women and first responders.
GOVX, okay. That's how you say it. GOVX 200.
Their ongoing support for the foundation. GOVX representatives were proud to present a donation check to Pat Tillman Foundation CEO Dr. Catherine Steele ahead of today's race. The $46,000 donation will help support the incredible work the foundation is doing in the military community. And how cool is this? It's a token of appreciation for their service. These commemorative challenge points get to be held out to
Tell
those
me
who
about
get out
it.
to those servicemen and women and first responders, all of those who come to the track this weekend. So a big thank you to GOVX and to Pat Tillman, Adam.
Thank you, Carla. And now we get a little 88 Pet Talk Radio Communications presented by Starkey. Scan the QR code now.
We really appreciate you doing it for you. Thank you to Mr. H for making it happen. Hopefully we can be a good enough car so you can get the job done tonight. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, man. Excited to work with you guys. Appreciate it. That'll be fun.
That's the key word.
All right.
You know, when these electric motorsports drivers
This
come
car
out,
should be on pit road now. Taylor Gray is going to start on the outside. Surprised he didn't choose the inside to have his teammate behind him, but oh well. In fact, he could have had both of his teammates lined up behind him, but it is what it is. All right. Let's see how this race goes tonight. Hope it's a good one. All right. Green flag is out. In the O'Reilly Auto Parts race at Phoenix, the GOVX or GOVX 200 is green.
Yeah, the apron's in play here, and it has a lot of grip. You'll see that on the restarts. Guys going 4 or 5 wide. Lower you can run, tighter radius. It's quicker around the middle of the corner. I mean, there's a lot of speed on exit when you do it. The guys can make it work.
Talk so much those first couple of races of the year, Daytona, Atlanta, about the out of bounds. You said no out of bounds here. Hey, you can use it. Love outside of Brandon Jones.
So Harrison Burton running 10th. Not bad for him.
Sticking there. Now he's going to try to move it aside. Oh, no, just falls behind. Jesse Love and clears it. Very similar to what we saw when we were here in November. Jesse Love had a great car in practice. Didn't start off the race well. Fell back to about 8th or 9th. But by the end of the night, really the sophomore were able to get the adjustments they needed. Get back in front. And one thing to keep in mind, when you're a lot of the drivers or crew chief references, there was an IndyCar race earlier today. 200 meters.
Oh, wow. Anthony Alfredo got really loose, but he saved it. Yes, Mom. The 19 won this race a year ago with Eric Almirola driving. Same sponsor, different driver. Also, Mike Harmon Racing making its first start of the season with Dawson Cram in the 74. And the 42 is being driven by Nathan Bird tonight.
You want to bring it? You want me to bring it?
Being 5 or 6 drivers on the 8.
I already put everything in the car.
Will it take Justin Allgaier to get to the top 10? Well, we're about to find out because he qualified 17th and already going for the 10th position on track, driving the excited day. There it is, Allgaier in the top 10.
All right, Mom.
5 laps into this one. What's so impressive about Justin? He's part of the racetrack that makes work. He was making the top work. As soon as he got before he went right after the bottom, look at the gap he's already pulled. 7 car, because he just knows the feeling he wants here. The throttle, the brake, the steering wheel inputs, he has it all down. It's almost like a good golf player. You can walk up to him even on a bad day, just know the right word to put the ball, and that's what he can do here at Phoenix.
As we go there too, racing on board here with Harrison Burton. One thing that sticks out as he comes off of turn 2 here, just look at the sun as it's setting there off the distance. Almost blind right there for a second. That's tough. He's got that clear visor because this race would go to the nighttime. Just something you have to manage this early in the race.
Constructed race for Brett Cruz riding forward, but he's got company. Series champion, a man that's won here in both the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series and in a Cup car, William Byron, working that high lane.
William running a little bit higher. You see, not quite as quick through the middle, but because you can exit straighter, getting a little more throttle, look at the momentum that he carries. Also very disciplined on entry. You saw the 19 behind him drive in just a little harder. Going to lose a little bit on exit again. It's really hard to discipline yourself to not overdrive the entries, but to get a good exit.
8 laps in at Phoenix, and Taylor Gray has led them all. And this move was key to get him ahead of the curve and take over the top spot. Race
Get ahead of your curve. Explore Peyronie's disease treatments at GetSomebody4PD.com.
Racing with David Bell. He's 4 years old. And look, and he started.
There's Chad. Man, oh wow, Jesse Love's, man, he's going to use the apron to get the lead from the 54, Taylor Gray. Yeah, well, when we get to the end of this race, we'll see. Yes, he did. Won his first.
It's more meal for your money.
Yes, he did. He did it with Team Penske back in the day.
I got somebody for that.
Yes, Mom.
What's going on with the egg?
Nothing much. Jesse Love just got the lead from Taylor Gray. Yeah, tell you, grandma something else.
Breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, 360 extra things up along baseboards and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye bucket. Unlike the Swiffer Power Lawn. ACE's Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds,
and fewer runs.
Cancel.
William Byron is the only Cup regular in this race.
Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year.
Where's your Lego?
Power store to your
They're up
front door.
there.
Good service so good it's guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse, remember Danny? Hey. Hey.
One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
14 laps in for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Here in Phoenix, we have a new race leader, Jesse Love. Got to pick it up where he left off. We won the championship here in November. We'll follow his progress in a moment. The first one off the pace here.
25 and Nick Sanchez is off the pace.
And it came on the radio and told the team no power at all the dashes are off, so they called him down pit road to try and diagnose what the issue is.
That's most likely not an actual issue. They don't have any power inside the car. It's not a concern with delivery. That's definitely the electrical. That's the hardest thing to diagnose. Take what's wrong. It's so frustrating. This is a guy you got to keep your eye on right here. The red, white, black, number 8, Sammy Smith. Past winner at this racetrack. We've been watching his lap times while we were at break. Consistently one of the fastest cars on the racetrack. I talked to him this morning, just about how the season has started. He mentioned it to Corey Shea, the crew chief he's worked with this year, and he said, look, it's my 4th year in the series. I kind of had things figured out, but it surprised me.
Who knows? Just Allgaier could be a repeat champion.
So early. Speed 4 consecutive weeks. Different types of racetracks, that's impressive. There's another driver from Junior Motorsports, back portion of the top 10. Walking with the 1 racing, Jeff Burton in the 27 as they go back and forth for a spot.
Looks like the 02 of Ryan Ellis went behind the wall.
All right, Taylor Gray leading when we went to break. You saw side by side that Jesse Love went by, and now another Chevrolet has made his way by the 54. William Byron the second.
You know who that is? That's my pick for the win.
Yeah, Raja Kuruth is in the 32 for Jordan Anderson Racing.
What you're seeing here from Jesse Love getting the back to Taylor Gray, that was something over a couple consecutive laps I noticed was the difference in how they're tackling this track. Jesse Love, he's going in the corners very deep, using a ton of brake, was able to get to the rim bumper of Taylor Gray and eventually be able to get that car rotate and drive away. This is like strategy. You can brake soft for sort of a long period of time or brake hard for a short period of time. Jesse definitely taking that entry value strategy and using it to good measure.
If you rewind to the championship race, they get the title with Jesse Love, and he wins that race with that dramatic final stage. You go to the beginning of 2026, Austin Hill dominates and wins at Daytona. He's leading the points. He and Jesse Love are both winning stages. They come into this race 1-2 in the standings. Just remarkable what that organization is doing right now.
Yeah, I talked to Richard Childress down on the grid. We were doing pre-race here.
Darn it.
Race, and he told me, he's like, man, organization is
Same here with
on
me
fire right now.
a few months
And
ago.
Jesse Love won the championship last year. Kind of lit a fire under Austin Hill. All these guys are competitive, and you want to be able to.
Sammy Smith going for 3rd.
Every single week, Sammy Smith is. You're looking slowly but surely making his way to the front of the E3. He has been the fastest car on the racetrack the last few laps. By a margin, he is absolutely flying. That feels so good when you're behind the wheel of the race car. You know it's your starting to
Yes.
different drivers.
Cool.
Yes.
You can just tell you've got speed, and also his teammate here, Justin Allgaier, who might run through. We talked about.
You have everything? I brought from the season in the chest. I got the one from the bowl in the pot. I got the green. Anything else? I bought anyway. I don't know what paper they bought.
Gotta give some love to Parker.
Come on, Cameron.
Great qualifying run that he's just allowed
Where are they coming?
I'm not coming.
He's staying.
Clements needs something
Why?
to happen. He looks good. Across the board,
He's
though,
staying, Mom.
you said this, Jay. The
No.
JRM Chevys look outstanding. Byron up to second, Sandy Smith
Okay.
out third, and Allgaier from 17th
Because
to
next is for
fifth.
you and we want to leave them to Greg. That's
Everybody
what
pay attention to that.
otherwise.
It is remarkable how
Now
good
some big
and consistent
production.
he is at this place.
Okay, so it's just what natural. Maybe they should get together, the siblings, brothers and sisters, get together.
All right, Mom.
No, I put,
I never said I was coming.
36 for 36 here. When you talk about scoring points in stages, and he's the all-time leader in stage wins here with 8. But he just, every time we race at this place, he finds his way to the front. Great Cruz, Brandon Jones, teammates there racing right in front of the one of Carson Crawford.
Come on.
And you know, Carson off to a good start in 8. This has not been his
Break this one and give me some of it.
talking about his top 10 finishes last year. Didn't get there, but in position, maybe to not get there. And don't forget, it's Rodney Childers who had all that success here at the couple of weekend.
How many?
Yeah, yes, okay, yeah.
Looking at the times from practice yesterday,
So we have
Carson
some,
and Lamar was kind of in this group of
yeah.
like 5 or 6 guys that are all really, really close. He thought if they could make the right adjustments, they'd be a contender to win tonight. You see Rick Cruz again, really overdriving the entries of those corners. That must be what feels good to him. It's working for Jesse Love. But you see how much he loses on the exit every time. All part of the learning process. 17 years old, racing the O'Reilly Series. Still, basically is in the top 10. This is a great place to be learning when you're this far up front. You can learn a lot and make adjustments as we go later in this race. And you can look at that, but you also want to respond or appreciate whoever's watching the broadcast or watch us live and say, listen, this is what we're seeing, trying to work on it.
You know, we talk about the success of RCR. They've led all 4 races this year, closing on 200 laps led this season. And the man up front right now is Jesse Love. As we look at our Global 1 leaderboard, he's out in front of Byron Smith. Allgaier in gray, just over 15 laps to go.
Need parts fast? O'Reilly Auto Parts is fast. Need them now? We've got now. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. We're O'Reilly Fast. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
It's mesmerizing. Cleaning that greasy mess with Dawn Platinum.
And not even scrubbing.
Well, fluff my feathers. It cuts through the slimy stuff better than their old dish soap, removing 99% of grease. That's why only Dawn is trusted to save wildlife.
Arby's new meat in 3 box for just $7.99 is a 4-course meal deal. Unlike other value meals, this box won't leave you hungry. Whoa! Can you believe all this food fits in one box? Arby's, we have the meat.
See, these dishes are still dirty.
You need a detergent that cleans your dishes and your filter.
Filter.
Yep, my go-to is Cascade Platinum Plus. Only these action packs have double the Dawn, breaking down food residue, even on your filters. Cascade.
Still dealing with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease symptoms despite treatment? Put them in check.
I'm Sam Smith up to second.
What works differently and it's a once daily pill.
When symptoms try to take control, I got rapid relief. Shit.
Rinvoq helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
I got lasting steroid-free remission. Shit.
Rapid symptom relief. Visible repair of the intestinal lining.
And lasting steroid-free remission. Check, check, and check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection. Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq and learn how AbbVie can help you save.
13 laps to go, stage 1 for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. It's the GOVX 200 live in Phoenix.
So this is pretty cool to see. Jeff Burton moving up into 6th. The reason I say that is that Jordan Anderson Racing this offseason made some serious investments in their resources, made an alliance with RCR. In those first couple of races, right, two tracks and road course, couldn't really see where that was going to make a difference. But then, in talking to Jeff, he was like, I feel like this place could really tell us that there's been some significant changes to performance on our race cars. Qualified well, and now just inside the top 5, I think this is really showing the fruit of those investments for Jordan Anderson Racing. When you talk about a team that is invested in the O'Reilly Series in such a large way, going up against cup organizations independently, I think that's really impressive to see. Yeah, you referenced it was going to be Junior Motorsports versus Jesse Love here in the second, right? Looking at the running order, but what about Corey Day? Starting got a little bit off, faded, but as this run has went on, again, showing a lot of speed in that 17 car. Corey looking to have a good finish, but also just a clean overall day. Don't be a part of the story again.
But you think about what they've done to be top 10 in points, and as you said, they've had the run-ins, and we talked about it in NASCAR Countdown Live earlier, but they put themselves in great positions. They got fast cars, and he's starting to see tracks for the second time. This is his second trip here to Phoenix, and he'll go to Vegas next week, where he finished top 5 last fall. So the confidence is growing, and he's gaining more positions here.
And I think this type of track would suit the dirt guy, because you're searching around, you're looking for grip, and he's used to trying to move up and find some grip. I see it right here, right? All those GOVX cars I referenced this early on, they've all moved to the top. That's where they seem to find speed at this track. The Toyotas are just not having the speed they need at the end. But I think it's going to be, we're going to have a reset here in just a second. We got 9 laps to go on the stage. Talked about the IndyCar rubber. The racetrack is going to change. I still think we'll see some of the same players, but we're going to see some guys that have struggled at the beginning of this leapfrog forward, and some guys that are good right now fade.
Here's the other thing to think about as we hit 8 laps to go on the stage. Going to pay out these stage points, and we know how important they are now in the chase area. They're no longer win and you're in, and the way points are going to make such a difference in these first 24 races. Go get all you can, and there are a lot of positions up there inside the top 5, top 10 that are up for grabs right now.
And this guy right here, Sam Smith, has been consistently 2/10 a lap faster than our leader, Jesse Love. As we get late in this stage, he's just been.
Oh yeah, they're coming up on lap traffic.
Could be aggressive, Jamie, for the reason you mentioned, which is the IndyCar rubber was down. We know that added grip. They're going to maybe have to make some serious adjustments to keep up the racetrack. But Sammy Smith, serious speed in that IndyCar. I just heard Sammy Smith come on the radio and told the spotter to keep the jaws.
Well, there's some 7 radio Justin Allgaier. He has noticed the 8 car.
Even the vice president on the break talking not just me, you. On the daily show, their audiences outright cheering.
But I think you told the 17 on the top 4 before the end of this first stage. Possibly gets the top 10. You know, the next 3 races, just had more than consent right there. You see, we're going to have a little race for the lead here.
And out for the lead. And the 3 wide Nathan Bird down the front stretch. And LeVar Scott up ahead. Up. Jesse Love's gonna move up, and Sammy Smith gonna lead that lap.
Right behind the racing for the free cash position. That's if we don't get another car a lap down. LeVar Scott in that spot right now. So inside the top 30.
When he gets back down to turn 22, that last lap, well below the 8.
Allgaier up to 3rd.
Maybe it's not
And one thing I'm noticing about these big wheels cars, you heard just Allgaier mention maybe we're a little too hard too early. They're treating their rear tires pretty well. If you look how low they're all exiting, how straight they're exiting, they're showing they really drive well. Right now, this is what all the other teams are probably noting, and especially if
All right, 2 to go at the line.
so low and straight, they were down. That's what I'm seeing them being really successful. So happy for Carson in that one Bass Pro Shop Chevy. The season he had last year, get the opportunity he has this year, capitalize on it. We all want to see him get to victory lane. Great start to the race for the team.
He was in the 91 last week, in the one this week. He'll drive the 9. Not that easy at all. I mean, hey,
Come off on Joey Gase.
situation is thrown at him, and off to a really good start. Top 5 in points.
Final lap, stage 1.
Out in front of the 2, Jesse Love.
Look at how low the 8 seems slide back up there a little bit. It took the auto.
It's 55. Joey Gase couldn't handle that down, so he'll be the free pass car most
And
likely.
down the straightaway.
His first stint of the race.
I think the 2's learning from the 8, so I'm running a completely different line, maybe running a little higher.
Through 3 and 4, stage 1 winners, Sammy Smith.
Green and white checkered flag. Strong start in Phoenix. It's his 7th career stage win. First time he is.
Looks like Carson Quapple edged out Allgaier for 3rd.
Other drivers get points. Quaffle, Allgaier, and Byron. The Iowa driver returning to the scene of his first career.
All right, stage 1 results. Sammy Smith first, Jesse Love second, then it's Justin Allgaier, Carson Quapple, William Byron, Jeb Burton, Corey Day, Brent Cruz, Sheldon Creed, and Brandon Jones rounds out the top 10.
It's not just clean, it's Mr. Clean. Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp. What?
Looks like Joey Gase will be the free pass.
And here we're balling. It's actually fire. What is it?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireballing.
Imagine it. Fresh Sheet Day could become Fresh Sheet Week. With Downy April Fresh, you can climb into more freshness. Night after night for up to 7 days. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
So, Jessica, is there anyone you like?
Like anyone here.
Oh, yes. Let's do Home Court Explorer.
Yes, it helps you shop, quote, and buy the right kind of thing, even if it's not with us.
What do you think of this option? You look so good together.
Don't hate me. I just told him that you're interested.
You did not.
I did.
Oh, I know. Let's prank call each other.
That's not how that works, Jamie.
This is why it matters.
The NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Next Saturday from Las Vegas at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific.
One only happens once a year.
Welcome to the Pro Power Award Day.
There's only one Ford Truck Month. This 0% APR for 60 down, no payments for 90 days, and 1,150 Super Duty and Lightning at your California Ford dealers. So we need the old Jim Boy's Test Kitchen and Toby Schlatt. We need something new, something simple, like a delicious snack. So they just grant and pull out the specials. Something favorable stuff. They do them all together into the movie stuff. Yeah, wrap it in crispy Parmesan crusted tortilla shell, not just one way, but 3 different ways. Ta-da! The Jimbo Snackerioos. These are pencil pieces. And at just $1.95 each, go back to $6.
This is KCRA3 meteorologist Ophelia Young. Breezes taper off overnight, and your overnight low will be near 47 degrees. Remember, daylight saving time starts tonight, and we turn clocks forward 1 hour at 2 a.m.
Get KCRA3 weather updates every hour on Market Gauge, brought to you by Diablo Grills. For over a decade, Diablo Grills has been offering quality outdoor products for low retail prices. Build the outdoor kitchen of your dreams. Call 916-361-7100.
Head out with plenty of EPA estimated driving range for the road ahead in the Ford Mustang Mach-E SUV. Get a 2025 Mustang Mach-E for 0% for 72 months plus $3,000 in bonus cash at your California Ford dealers.
Neighborhood relationships can be complicated. Just take a look at Calvin and Dave. Whether it's a backyard barbecue or sidewalk spectacle, these neighbors bring the heat and the heart. I'm Dave, this is Calvin, welcome to the neighborhood. Put block fans together, it's nothing but good vibes and great laughs. We're not the strongest block. It's gonna be awesome. Lean back and set your sense of humor to full. It's time to meet the neighborhood. NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by GOVX, savings for those who serve. Toyota, let's go places. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Stage 1 is in the books in Phoenix for the O'Reilly Auto Parts series. Our stage break coverage brought to you by Arby's. Live in the CW with Jamie McMurray, Parker Clearman. I'm Adam Alexander. Quite a drive for Sammy Smith, and with the sun going down, the track is going to change. Let's hope Corey Shea's got the right adjustments because that 8-car car's been electric. Let's go, Kim Good.
Now let's talk about pit road here before we see our first pit stops of the night. Lots of challenges. It's a long pit road. There's curves, but most importantly, it's very slippery. So we'll see cars slide through boxes. We'll also see crew members kind of lose their footing. So one of the things they do is they scrape the rubber clean off the pit stalls as much as they can. They put importance on that. But the big question this weekend was, what was the IndyCar rubber going to do to those boxes? We know when the NASCAR rubber stacked on top of more rubber, it makes it very slippery, but teams were wondering if it would indeed be slippery with the IndyCar rubber on top, or because yesterday when the cars went out onto the track with the IndyCar rubber, they actually had more grip. It would actually help that slippery condition. So a lot of unanswered questions that we're looking to get answered right here during the first pit stops of the night.
It is so hard to get out of your stall. They drop the jack, you let the clutch out. It's like you just don't move. It's just like you're on the pace trying to leave the stalls here. But you know, getting in the stall too. That's the other part where you see cars blocking, getting into the wall. It's so tough.
The other thing is sometimes you come off turn 2, you're coming down pit road to sun, and you miss your sign.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that happened a couple of times in the fall. I was going to point out, you pick pits based on how you qualified last week. Connor Zilic won the pole in the 1 car. 1 gets the first pit stall. That's where Carson Waughlin is when he comes in P3 here. Progressive pit road is open. Let's go to Dylan Welch.
And Sammy Smith will be the first one to peel off. Said he felt like they fired off slow, and he's pretty sure they broke the right front off. But Archer didn't come to him there on that long run. Though, like a small wedge adjustment, air pressure adjustment. Jesse Love said he was out front. He didn't have enough drive to wrap the line. When he hit past him, he said, I figured it out. Track's coming to us. No adjustments. So they're pretty good here. You see him right there. Was running at one point top 5 lap time starting that first stage. They will make an adjustment to the right front of that car. On the right side of your screen, you see Carson Paul. He said, I feel pretty good. A little freeway isn't bad. He told Rodney Tillers, I don't want to tighten it up too much and kill it, so they elect to leave it alone. They will take starts of 2.
And now the race on Progressive Pit Road. Jesse Love gets it done. +1 for him. And look at Carson Waughlin, number 1 pit stall. He's about the 2nd position. Then it's Smith, Allgaier, and Jones.
What causes a curve? Is it paralysis? Is there someone that can talk to you around?
I got somebody for that.
I got somebody for paralysis.
Find your neurology specialist who treats PD at GoGetSomebody.com.
Imagine it. Fresh Sheet Day could become Fresh Sheet Week. With Downy April Fresh, you can climb into more freshness. Night after night for up to 7 days. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
Thanks for coming in to talk about Doug Jr.
Of course. 3rd grade is 100. Liberty Mutual could save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Why don't you come sit with us?
Oh, little snug. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. New Swiffer Mouth Deluxe is made for small spaces. The upgraded strip has 75% more scrubbing power. And with the new locking head, fitting into tight spaces is simple. The all-new Swiffer Mouth Deluxe, the mother of all cleaning.
This is the PBA. Tomorrow at 40 still 1 Pacific on the CW.
with the dice, you draw your sword and enter the dungeon. Weeknights starting at 7 on My 58.
Crazy Town, how can I help you?
You're back. You do with blood and guts and gruesome crimes and all things. You're afraid of a couple of cockroaches?
You don't want to shoot.
What the? She's a cop. She's a cop. The police. Mr. Price is here.
He's really cute. You just let it go.
How are things at the office? Robbery, arson, murder.
The Tuesday visit. Mondays at 8 on My 58. This truck month with the Ford crew. Truck month only happens once a year.
So it's gotta be big.
Like available Pro Power on board big.
Protected with the Ford security package big. Big and big and big.
There's only one Ford Truck Month.
Feels so good. We need a bigger door big.
Oh yeah. It's 0% APR for 60 months, 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days, and 1,000 truck month cash on Ford F-150 Super Duty and F-150 Lightning. That's your California Ford dealers. Hot Wheels fans, are you ready? The world's biggest Hot Wheels Monster Truck Show is coming to Sacramento for the first time ever. How first Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. World famous Bigfoot, Tiger Shark, Bone Shaker, and the premiere of Rhino Mite. Watch epic monster truck stunts, no-handed freestyle motocross fun, a giant fire-breathing robot, and more wows than ever before. Coming March 20th and 22nd at Expo Sacramento. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and save big with discounted kids prices.
My name is Sean Cooper, perhaps you've heard of me. Child prodigy, beloved wherever I go.
You know what do you really have to do in here?
Listen, management doesn't want me to sell inside field theories on maybe give me a prayer.
Told you to crack the window and leave me in the car.
This is a good time for physics. It isn't. Oh, good one. I wonder if my thinking would be more effective if I had a beard to stroke. It's one of the few aspects of puberty I'm looking forward to.
Weekdays at 4 on My 58.
He did a search. He said Donald Trump's name appears more than 8 million times.
All right.
Which is a lot.
I used the bathroom.
3 million pages.
Feel better.
Harry Potter gets
Hello,
mentioned in all 7
Union Pacific 26. Welcome to the live stream.
which is under pressure from lawmakers, has now been unredacting some of the names they redacted of prominent men for reasons still unknown. We don't know why they did that. One of the names that was not redacted was kind of interesting was David McKillop, who is, or I should say was, the CEO of Chuck E. Cheese.
That's all. That's a room. I don't know what you think. Because Trump made an astronomical $1 million. They're trying to stop.
If you've ever driven in the snow with ice and you get the wheels locked up and your automatic instinct is to push harder on the brake and it doesn't get better, that's what happens. Same thing in your car, you just gotta let off. See if the car will slow down. As the tires go up, it just seems like it picks up speed. Well, as he learns, he's going to learn to sort of get where you turn that car, if you do that slide anything, that's just part of the process.
Love and Quackle front row. All junior motorsports on row 2. Justin Allgaier, Sammy Smith.
All right. Pace cars to pit road. Let's just start stage number 2. Jesse Love, Carson Quapple in the front row. Here we go.
Choosing the box right here, you'd see the prevailing most in November over here.
From that first start.
Wow, oh, guys, there you go.
Dean Thompson under that mix. Jay Burton inside of Williams for Marsh. Orange and white number 18 trying to make the play at stage 2.
That was real tight pass there. Sammy runs it back out there.
Oh, wow.
Here on this restart, that car just doesn't have the rear grip that he needs. And I think he was there. Grip was almost on the apron inside him when they made that contact. You gotta set the cars up there free on these initial runs so it doesn't feel too tight as the run goes on. That's why you see all these guys fighting for rear grip right now.
Top 10, 4 cars from JRM, 4 from Joe Gibbs Racing, and give a call to Hot Factory Team. 000 is showing 3 with right numbers for Sam there. Who's coming to Agnes? Let's go through with the top 10.
Take a look right here. You see Rick Cruz is going to be just to the left here of Sammy Smith. Let's see how much room he has right here. Yeah, it's like Sammy just didn't realize that he was at a terrible angle that the spotters have looking at that. It's not a blind spot, it's just the throw is directly behind him when you're trying to spot. It's not there. Sammy's like squeezing outside that rear. Rick Cruz with 19 struggled to get going to restart, but here we are in 2007, and now it's just starting to come back, and he looks like he has good speed right now.
But think about who he's racing around. He qualifies in the top 10. He fades in that opening stage of the race. But he's surrounded by drivers that have won here that have so much experience in these cars, and he's doing what you have to do to stay in the game. And I thought this is something we saw from Connor Zillich last year. Use the first couple of stages to learn, educate yourself, and then attack in that final stage.
Well, Brent is very similar to Connor, that he learns quick. He's been successful in every type of car. He's been in road race, ovals, whatever it is. He's done an exceptional job. And we have high expectations for him as we ride on board here at the Toyota Racing on board with Harrison Burton.
Racing there with his teammates on the apron, the Sam Hood Racing. It is right in the middle of this back. Dean Thompson in the 26. The duo is combined for one top 25 finish this year. Luck has not been on their side. Both in the top 15 right now. Need something good to happen here in the desert.
Well, now they're running nose to tail with each other, and it kind of tells you, like, where we are right now. But you know, it's a little frustrating that you're running that close to your teammate, but as you said, they get a good solid finish here.
Team in this race, 34 points for Harrison Burton. They've got to seriously make up some ground right now. Remember, this chase format makes it have to finish the season. They're going to have to start getting some serious points. What we saw in that first run, guys, the 88 looks like he takes off well, but the 7 has that long road speed. Gene does right there.
And all that didn't have to come from 17. It's the at the start of the race. Jesse got his lead. He's left 43 laps here tonight.
This isn't just a motorcycle. It's an engineering miracle.
It's a good friend. It's all your friend.
It's your energy. It's all the stars in the sky.
Wait, are you talking to me? Sorry, I can't hear anything with this thing on. This isn't just a motorcycle.
ACE's Yard RX program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the helpful folks at ACE. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. And from our store,
Fresh Sheet Day could become Fresh Sheet Week with Downy April Fresh. You can climb into more freshness night after night for up to 7 days.
You've got a big day, and you need to smell fresh. That's why the only way along the day goes, you period.
Halfway home the stage two of the GOVX 200 for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series here at Phoenix Raceway. You know, Kim did that great report. Jessie Love lost the lead, didn't win the stage. She said he loves it, no changes. They execute on pit road, and here he is out front. Boy, he looks really good right now.
And I think Jamie referenced what he talked about when he reported that Jesse said on the radio. That's when the 8 went by. He saw how Sammy Smith was exiting the corner super low, getting the rear tires on it, getting straight drive off, and sort of noted that. And you saw him adjust his lines there when he got behind the 8 and now using that to be in the lead. I think it just sort of was a light bulb moment for a second when he saw what Sammy Smith was doing.
Let's get more on the two cars, Dylan.
Yeah, he's not just chilling out front right now either. So Starkey radio communication will tell us exactly what the 2 is doing out in front of this field. That radio presented by Starkey. They moved around a ton in practice to make sure that they could handle whatever the IndyCar rubber threw at them. As we saw and heard, Jesse learned a lot of the first stage, and he's doing a good job right now. Maybe Stockman happy with his lap times to hold this lead.
Let's talk about his teammate Austin Bell, currently running in the 19th position after restart 24th after that first round of stops. And it's been a long time on pit road. There was no mistake or issue. They just made a really big swing on that Chevrolet. That first stage, Austin is completing the right front was
Here we go.
Everything that Austin described is
Yeah, 3-1. That was tight.
Just packed a little air. That'll happen here. They like tight quarters in this track.
Give Mason credit, though, because he scored stage points, finished the 7th stage 1, drops to 23rd when he slides into the pit stall, but he's rallied back up to the top 15. Quick growth, and boy, is he doing a nice job.
Well, we've seen the transition right now. We talked about the IndyCar rubber being on the track. Sammy Smith's a great example of how that restart is kind of stuck in 7th right now. And Jesse Love, who was, fairly quick, honestly finished second the first stage, but he's adapted and they made the right adjustments to that car. He made the right adjustments inside the car. The 7th car is the one that seems to be going the wrong direction right now. They might be figuring it out, but think about the difference in experience level between these two. The one in the 7th, 39 years
Go for
old,
fourth.
champion of the series, and a 17-year-old in his second start on the outside. That's what's so cool about the O'Reilly series. Seeing young drivers try to make their name in this sport, and a veteran like Justin Allgaier also matchup. And Rick Johnson, 19, struggled at the start of the stage. Really struggled with rear grip, but the balance of that 19 car really good right now. Up to P4.
Well, these two cars raced one another for the win here last spring. But it was Eric Almirola driving the 19, not the 17-year-old Brent Cruz. Jesse Love continues to lead. 12 laps remain in stage number 2 at Phoenix.
Do you remember Danny? Hey. Hey. How are you doing that?
One vacation that changes everything. Universal Orlando Resort.
Christopher Nolan Bale, who's 4 years
Every mile matters. Where will your journey take you?
The finest luxury fragrances are now exclusively available on everything you wash. From Stoppables Unlimited Collection, add it to your wash and everything will smell divine. The luxury laundry scent beads so you can smell.
The battle for fourth is still going on.
From the moment you took your first breath, you had something to prove. Or if you read it, closed warm, hot punch, sweat, up and down, back and forth, over and over and over again. And when it was final time to enjoy it all, COPD thought it could stop you. Well, COPD never met someone like you. You kept right on going. Breztri is 3 medicines in one inhaler with better breathing starting within 5 minutes and helps prevent flare-ups. Now that's a COPD maintenance treatment. Breztri won't replace the rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Can't afford your medication? AstraZeneca may be able to help. Ready to get back your breath? Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Butterfly shrimp and steak to go. Tonight, we feast.
Yeah, we dine like royalty.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
You are banished from the land.
Not yet! Huzzah! It smells so good.
Okay.
I can't! Huzzah!
That's fun.
Cruise control on a Saturday night, driving through the desert. That's what it is for Jesse Love. Just been outstanding executing this race. Didn't get the win in the opening stage. Came in second when Sammy Smith had the late rally. But you look at it, he's led 62.
This is the 30 of Austin J. Hill.
Up front, the reigning champ has been the model of consistency.
And he's chipped out. He's almost 4 seconds ahead. And we heard him and Danny Socker talking, and Danny's like, look, save what you have. And he's trying to learn right now. I think that's what we appreciate the most about Jesse Love is he's a student. He's always trying to learn and always trying to get better. And he's doing an exceptional job of all of that today. We talked to him in the pre-race, and I love when he talks about the mental side of this. How much work he does there.
So deep.
Yeah, the words he uses, like he talks about disassociating from the championship in this race because it's just, this is a race. Now in this year, you can't go after feeling like that championship and thinking you can be complacent because you got that done. It's really impressive and why this young man is, continue to impress a lot of people as we see Sheldon Creed, the inside Tony Gray.
I talked to Jonathan Tony, crew chief for Sheldon Creed earlier today. He said, you know what, we just missed him a little bit in qualifying. I think we'll be good in the race. In particular, that long run that we should get in the final stage. 0 just quietly performing. Racing Taylor Gray for 7th. In his name battle, look at his Jeff Burton's name. I mean, we give him credit. And racing here, the dog might come out with the Virginia native.
And just let him know he's number 1. So there we go for a second. Well, the 27 on that last pit stop pulled over Taylor, it looked like, and it cost him 4 or 5 spots. And we were questioning, like, why would you give up that track position? But to see him drive back up inside the top 10 again, and it looks to me like he has a better car than both 54 and the 00. That's amazing that he run that low. He's sitting in 5. That's really good.
Really good for him because he's a drafter, and they really didn't get the payoff that they need to start the year at Daytona and Atlanta.
So you see how Jeff Burton has Dish Network on his car. Some people online acknowledge the fact that Jeb Burton's car almost resembles Greg Biffle's Dish Network cars or paint schemes from his time in the then called Bush or Nationwide series back in the day, in the mid to late 2000s.
Definitely has some speed in that 51 right now. And we talked about this being kind of the start of the season, even though we've got 6 drafted tracks and you have 4 road courses. There's a lot of tracks similar to this, and this is one of the places you want to win because I think it sets the tone for the remainder of your year.
Here's the other thing. You look at the next 4 races on the schedule, they're in the chase. 5 of the next 6 will be tracks that we go to when we're running toward a championship in the fall. You want to get it dialed in. Mentality different than when you used to come here and you knew if you were in the championship four, you had to get it done. But this track will play a big role in the fall when we come here as we start thinking about who's going to be the 2026 champ.
And to that point, when you talk to these teams and drivers, every race feels so important with this.
All right, one lap to go in stage 2.
You can just tell they know how important every point is.
Something tells me we'll be talking about this guy likely. Second stage victory of 2026 for you.
All right, stage 2 winner, Jesse Love. Bless me. Stage 2 results are Jesse Love, Carson Coapel, William Byron, Justin Allgaier, Brent Cruz, Sammy Smith, Jeb Burton, Taylor Gray, Sheldon Creed, and how about Jeremy Clements sneaking in for a stage point at the end? I know it's just 1 point, but hey, it's better than nothing.
And the reigning champ feeling comfortable in Phoenix again. So far, it's the Jesse Love show.
Also, Austin Hill's not even close to having the best car compared to his teammate.
Coming to the stage this Friday, it's Ned's first team karaoke night. But he's wondering,
What if my flaky red plaque psoriasis takes center stage?
yes, Ned knew he could treat differently.
Otezla is a pill that treats plaque psoriasis even in hard-to-treat areas. You can get clearer skin and reduce itching and flaking. Doctors have been prescribing Otezla for over 10 years. Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea, or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts.
With Otezla, clear skin could be your jam. Live in the moment. Struggling on topicals? Ask your doctor about Otezla. The Colonel never wanted to give someone a meal they didn't love, so he made the $20 Build-A-Bucket. Your choice of 8-piece chicken or tenders, 4 sides, 4 biscuits. That way, if you weren't happy, he could say, "Don't blame me, you built it." KFC's $20 Build-A-Bucket.
This is why it matters.
NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series next Saturday from Las Vegas at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific.
As the rain moves in and the slowdowns begin, KCRA3's morning team keeps you on traffic. You can see some heavy traffic in the area with weather and traffic together every 10 minutes.
I'll break down that forecast for you, looking at things neighborhood by neighborhood.
Live Traffic 3 brings you real-time road and weather conditions. Cars just came slamming into that puddle. Stay ready with KCRA3 on Sacramento's news and weather leader. Weekday mornings on 9:58.
The world's biggest Hot Wheels Monster Truck Show is coming to Sacramento for the first time ever. Outdoors. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live. See Bigfoot, Tiger Shark, Bone Shaker, and the premiere of Riding on Mike. Coming March 20th and 22nd to Cam Expo in Sacramento. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Mix and match a sausage McGriddles for a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6.
Ever feel like your family's a little chaotic? Don't worry, you're not alone.
Oh my goodness. Oh yes.
Our family is supposed to be made. Our family is supposed to share. What are you guys laughing at? So laugh through the chaos with Modern Family. Weeknights at 5 on
The sun comes back a bing boom.
We get it. And Good Morning Football Overtime says, bring it on! Tell them, KB, as we break down the game from every player, from every team, with exclusive access on and off the field. So, yeah.
The boat.
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by Gold Corral. Gold Corral honors our nation's heroes. Progressive Insurance. Get in the savings lane today. Visit progressive.com. And by the Credit One Bank, NASCAR American Express card. It's been a beautiful weekend here in Phoenix, and the fans enjoying the CW Sports Bar. Just on Midway here, not too far away from where we are in the broadcast booth. What a great night to be sitting 30 minutes away. It's the perfect time to view 11 RB6 799 League 3 episodes.
Whoa!
There's more meal for your money at Arby's. Scan the QR code and the Arby's app.
Whoa!
You know, if there's anyone who knows the value of a good crew, it's the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. That's why they want to put the spotlight on the pit crew repairs that are essential to a race team's success. Here's Dylan.
Yeah, this is Edward Townsend. We call him Dewey. He's the new crew chief for Nick Sanchez on the 25. Houston, Texas native, and he was an engineer in the cup level with Legacy GMS for quite a while before he came here to the AM Racing Club. A former racer himself, Victor Days raced Bandoleros, raced motocross, raced drag cars. He has a younger brother as well who races sprint cars now. This is a pick of him a few years ago now that Edward and Christopher certainly had fun. And this is it with the King and Eric Jones after winning the Southern 500. So he brings a lot of experience, depth of knowledge to this AM racing group. And he's been a valuable add, speaking with Nick about Dewey and taking over the leadership just like he's done. It's been a big game for this team this year.
All right, guys are coming on the pit road.
We will start at the entrance of pit road with the 88 of William Byron. They were pretty happy with their race car, but felt like they needed to go back on their most recent adjustments and that they tightened up too much. We'll undo that for this Jesse Love felt like everything was better in that run, but they were trending freer, so they're going to tighten him up just a touch. Just a touch.
Last box before exit, he was the only one in the end to turn his to put the right front in the paint. 4-5 out of 10 straight. That's what he said. He felt like he had brakes that tire and it makes him try to get his turn. And air pressure goes a little bit more again. Front and rear, as well as tape adjustment.
Race off Progressive Pit Road. Jesse Love, hold serve. Taylor Gray +6 gets to second. All the comes off turn. Rick Cruz gets one. And 5 laps off the final stage on the way.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Motor Racing isn't just speed. It takes teamwork, hard work, and commitment. The kind of dedication that wins races. It's more than auto parts. Our professional parts people can offer you the right parts and advice, so you're ready for every turn, straight away, and moment along the way. You're the sum of our parts. And those parts, they're powered by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Then I realized,
Here we go. Time is drifting. Does rock got to
It's like
roll?
you're talking my love language.
authentic word process online. Only pay for what you
These dishes are still dirty.
You need a detergent that cleans your dishes and your filter.
Filter.
Yep, my go-to is Cascade Leather Plus. These action packs have double the power, breaking down food preservatives, even on your filters. Cascade. The Colonel never wanted to give someone a meal they didn't love, so he made the $20 Build-A-Bucket. Your choice of 8-piece chicken or tenders, 4 sides, 4 biscuits. That way, if you weren't happy, he could say, "Don't blame me. You built it." KFC's $20 Build-A-Bucket.
If you want the real deal, you should switch to Tide. Really? Stuff over there, it's so watered down. Tide cleans the stuff that others miss. But look, man,
It's got the best of me.
excuse me, can we help you? I'll take Tide.
It's got to be Tide.
Oh, me? A whole lot.
Ice the respiratory for sudden breathing problems is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breztri more than prescribed. Breztri may increase risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsening breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about Breztri.
Ready for the final stage? GOVX on a GOVX 200 off. See how cute? Jesse Love gets it done. Great job on the
My
course for
bad,
Taylor Gray.
baby.
Walking with crews having a good night. You know, the big loser there, we saw a bobblehead stop for Justin Allgaier.
Some kind of one.
After finishing fourth in stage two. So, a number of different drivers that will have to manage some challenges here in this final stage. Let's watch.
Yeah, watch this. You love right rear. See,
Oh, there is my heart. Because you set my soul on fire.
and they're also going to make the energy
Just
down in that lineup, basically. And they're making their adjustment right there. So just 2 or 3 small things that went wrong, and all that to him. Huge track position at a key moment.
St. Mayor had a nice stop. He's worked his way into the top 10 prior to the choose for our final stage.
Be interested to see what the 41 of Sam Mayer has, getting a restart up front with these guys. Haven't really got to see what that car's capable of, and everybody needs another swing at it again. The sun is completely set now. We feel like most of the IndyCar rubber is gone. You're going to make those adjustments to your car.
all right.
Hope that you adjusted the right way. And this place changes a ton as the
Right,
sun
we're
sets.
officially at the halfway point of this race.
The desert basically loses a lot of that hot air. Yeah, I'm not going to try science why that works, Jake, but why that happens. But nonetheless, this track changes.
Darling, you got to
Changes.
remember
So
to
you've got to make big swings. And
should I stay or should I?
just come to you. A lot of respect.
If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time.
At the halfway point as we get ready for the final stage and to choose, brought to you by Freeway Insurance. More ways to choose, more ways to save. Freeway, your way.
We have fun. This is Bob.
Because you want control here. And being out front, owning the choose on the front row, just a really good situation for Jesse Love, who's been in control of this race. And we got the report.
Should I stay or should I go?
To the final stage of the night.
And I think something that Jamie referenced earlier is showing up here, which is we saw in November that bottom be really successful on these restarts. I saw a couple
Yeah, come to start stage number 3. Still Jesse Love out front with Taylor Gray on the front row.
Secondly, when you have that exit plan to the inside of that dog leg, it just gives you so many options. Being on the outside, you can get great momentum, but being the inside, it feels like you can almost control your destiny a little bit more by using more of the inside racetrack and trying to just shortcut the track and slide up into the position you want to be in. Well, if you're Jesse Love, it worked for you last time. Why change it up now? You got a great match last time. Like I said, clear those guys and Adam, when you get up front,
That's exactly who I'm on.
see if he can get a good launch. Here we go.
All right, time for stage number 3. Here we go. Jesse Love leads them off. 99 laps to go. And everyone's going 3 and 4 wide. Hey.
It's so tight that that really bad stop. You see him trying to make up ground, 3 wide into turn 3. Dan's found the truth there in the middle on that 32. You know, remember he's in the 88 and the 32 this year.
The outside, William Meyer. Corey Day trying to come back after he slid through his pit box there earlier in the race.
3-1.
Corner in the middle, 3 wide. It's tough for the outside guy to know sort of the lane and how low you can go.
Sammy Smith going to the bottom.
Yeah, not just 3 wide, Papa, but a teammate on your outside. Last guy that you want to get into is you see the 18 driving in. Go back up on the outside of Greg Cruz. He's going to have that momentum on the outside. Greg struggled in that last year, so he could have been going for the first lap or two. It looked like he was really struggling with rear grip. But that car came to him as the run went on, and he was really quick at the end of the run.
You know, Williams Wallace didn't have a good qualifying run, starts outside the top 10, but he was able to make up some ground on pit road, and that cyclist stops at the end of stage 1. He's in the top 10 now, and trying to make it back-to-back top 10s. They had a tremendous comeback last Saturday at Circuit of the Americas. He's 7th right now.
Yeah, he was struggling at the start of the race. We were paying attention. He was down 15, 16, 17 early in the race, but they really made right adjustments. And I think you referenced it. Right there, Blaine Perkins. I mean, sending a tight message because we've connected and when we look at the
Ooh, getting the 52 in contact with the 31. Should I stay here?
Track is getting really fast. Most of these guys are trying to disrupt their fastest lap of the race. We talked about the grips going up, brand new set of tires on the car. Everybody knows how important it is right now to get that position.
And you know, stage 1, stage 2, plenty of fuel to go all the way through the end of the stage. But you will have to make a pit stop in this final stage. Once we get
Darren, you got to let me.
115, 120, 80, 85 to go is when you're in the window. Caution comes out then. You'll be making contact with your teammates. Cruz and Stroll.
I better tell the MLB.
To that section. But it looked to me like Greg Cruz was frustrated with the 18.
Should I stay or should I go? Hey.
Several competitive drivers to get to the front of the grid knew how good he was that last year. It's like, can't give up this position right now. And this
Fine, and next is
racetrack
black.
is crazy. It's
So I feel bad. Should I stay or should I go?
Keep your race in some respects. You can get very frustrated. It's a nice donut there. Hopefully the tire doesn't get cut down or anything like that. David Smith was completely fine with that. He cut the outbreak. Got the 2-for-1 right there.
Other thought here, though, you know, if your Greg Cruz 17 can't run all the races until he turns 18, right? And so because of that, they are already behind the 8 ball when it comes to trying to make the chase run for the championship. No margin for error when it comes to that group. Let's get an update on his teammate, William Swallow, 18 down to Dylan.
Yeah, we'll make this a Toyota driver update on Swallow. It has been a challenging weekend for them. Spoke with Jeff Bender and Gucci earlier today. He was pretty honest. He said we weren't very good in practice. We tried some things. Still didn't really work like we wanted it to. So they kind of reverted back to what generally has worked in the past. I think there were some bright spots in that early, but now as you see, he's a bit under fire here. The one thing about Swallow at this racetrack, and Mendering echoed this, he said speed is never really an issue here. We just got to get him a car that he's comfortable with. You remember he qualified on the pole here a couple of years ago. So they're still working on it. It's still plenty of time with 90 laps to go. But Swallow has at least got a good job today inside the top 10 for them.
And Mendering, a great crew chief here. He's won 3 times with 3 different drivers. Inside of 90 laps to go. Taylor Gray pit stop, take off in second. It was the fastest stop of the year. But Carson Kwapel getting it back on track here to run up to P2.
Can't mention he wanted to make that car turn in the paint. He saw it right there, getting out of the paint, the 3 and 4. There's a lot of grip down there to help your car rotate. Just did that right there.
Turning it on leg, trying to get up inside the top 3, racing Taylor Gray. That spot. We look at our Motor One leaderboard this week. Head to break. Jesse Love is leading. Kwapel is second. Creed, Gray, and Mayer, the top 5.
Just remember, Danny.
Okay. Oh, rock the cat. Rock the cat. One chain diver.
That's rough. At least with Safe Flight, you can get that fixed any way you do.
Where's it got?
Yeah, they can fix my glass. It'll be fixed for mattress if you want. They can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants. That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want.
Rock the Casbah.
Thought they were cooling off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. Hey, you know, I played in high school.
Really?
Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps.
So hot.
Wait, there's no ice in yours.
Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
Yeah.
ACE's YardRx program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the helpful folks at ACE. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. From our store to your front door. With service so good it's guaranteed. ACE is the place to go for hardware, folks.
Imagine that. Fresh Sheet Day could become Fresh Sheet Week. With Downy April Fresh, you can climb into more freshness. Night after night for up to 7 days, Downy breathes life into your laundry.
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat and $3 has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money. Oh, where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meat.
Christopher Davis, he's 40 years old.
Every mile matters. Where will your journey take you? Closing on 80 laps remaining for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. We're live in Avondale, Arizona on CW, Phoenix Raceway, and race number 4 on the campaign. The man who won the championship a year ago. Jesse Love has been outstanding, scoring 19 points tonight in the stages and closing on 100 laps left in this race.
He's been spectacular.
I would say yes. You feel good about it. And it's time to go full throttle with Sound Gear. Wherever sound is a problem, Sound Gear has the solution. Scan the QR code to learn more at soundgear.com. Turn it up. Harrison Burton was our Toyota onboard Camry, and a couple of Toyotas going at it here. 19 is Sprint Cruise, Taylor Gray, and 54, and that 54, after that unbelievable pit stop that got them to second, has really retreated here once we return to the green flag.
Yeah, we know he won the pole, has obviously a short run car, but it just seems like on the long run can't quite keep up the pace. Not sure if he's hurt the right front or the rears in that 54, but historically here it's one or the other that you're just abusing too much and it just comes out as you run laps at this place, and there's not a lot you can do inside the race car to help it. There's a bit of brake pass adjustments you can do, change your line, but sometimes it's just not working on the long run. It's just going to simply get worse as we run.
You know, we talked about missed opportunities in the first 3 races of the year. You know, Jeremy Clement, someone maybe that fits that category, kind of like Jeff Burton. But the 51 has been strong tonight. And now you flash back to the front and just can't say enough about the night that Carson Quapple has put together. Did not finish in the top 10 here last year. But I'm telling you, final stage, Rodney Childers has it teed up, and here he is, right at the front, and closing on Jesse Love.
I don't know what kind of magic Rodney has that he feels for this place, but obviously he's put it into that one car because over the last 10 or so laps, he is consistently cut into that lead that Jesse Love has. And lap after lap is just a little bit faster, sometimes a lot faster than the two Jesse Love. It seemed to be running similar lines. They changed a little bit there, but definitely similar lines for the last few laps. Just simply faster. Let's take a listen to his radio.
There you go, buddy. You can't run the bottom in 3 or 4, so when you get close, you're going to be able to drive right by him down here. Keep taking your marks up and out back.
We've heard that. You know, that's one of the things that
Oh shit, Sheldon Creed's up the curve.
when he vaulted out to a pretty big lead, he told Danny Stockman, I want to work on basically having a lower exit out of 4. Hasn't quite been able to figure that out. Earlier in the race, it's funny, Jamie, Jesse was sort of had a higher entry speed, and then he caught Taylor Gray earlier in the race, used that to pass him, but maybe as we get later, that's just not quite working. Maybe he has to back him up or find something different down here in 3-4. You can see how he exits so high, you can see how the one exits lower. That's what Jesse wants to figure out.
Star Polo on pit row.
He worked his way to 14th in the running order. And we talk about the fact that everyone's going to have to make a pit stop. But it would be a long time before you would come under green. So an unscheduled stop there for the driver that has been so impressive in the first few weeks this year when it comes to the first time in his career.
It really has become sort of game chicken a little bit. You don't want to be too early because it's basically your last set of tires. But you don't want to get caught out if you do eventually come down pit lane by having a caution. So some of these leaders are definitely going to push it longer. Historically, that's what you would do is push it longer into this run just to ensure that you possibly don't have that problem where you get off pit road and suddenly there's a caution.
I think based on what I heard in the garage, you at least get to 50 to go before you start thinking about making a green flag pit stop. See if there's any movement when we come back. 72 remaining. Love, Quapple, Creed, Mayer, Byron, your top 5.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on. There's no.
Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly VeriScan. It's free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you don't want to do the repair yourself, we can recommend a shop for you.
Okay, Tyler, let's go fix your car.
Auto parts.
Okay, the plumber's fixing that first pipe. Should be all set. Good thing you're protected 24/7 with your home and auto bundle from Progressive.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out the right caption to post about this.
Maybe something like, I have protection, just need a lifeguard.
What about that emoji with a shocked face?
Or maybe flooded with emotion.
That's too much. Try Tuesdays are cray.
Yeah, technically, you're not supposed to everything that happens online. Life is meaningless without affirmation, am I right?
Love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Meet the Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a cord for flexible placement options and a boost button for extra scent. Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
Once the OPD tried to stop you, you kept going. Breastfeed, a 3-in-1 inhaler, better breathing starting within 5 minutes, and helps prevent flare-ups. Breastfeed won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. It's not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breastfeed more than prescribed. Breastfeed may increase the risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur. Ask your doctor about risk.
Look at this. Endless big butterfly shrimp for us, endless steak for them.
Oh, did you know that buffet is French for happy wallet? I take German. Well, amigo, you just got schooled in buffet economics. And you were a...
Oh shit. Damn, Carson Quapple looking to the inside. Jesse Love to the race lead.
Reese's dish towel smell this good. Especially after that. A greatest September. UV Plus with us.
Carson Quapple's gonna lead that lap.
ACE's Yarder X program
Prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer
You sure you don't mean 1976 leading CSX M573?
subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. From our store to your front door, with service so good it's guaranteed. Hardware, folks. Side by side on CW always delivers. So do these two young drivers in the front. Jesse Love trying to hang on to the lead, but Carson Waffle putting on the full court press.
Well, the lap cars have hurt the two more than the one. The one was already running in 30 years. As Jesse Love kept those lap cars, he's been reporting that he's too tight. Those lap cars just make it even worse. But this is one of the one car right now. The one that I wanted to have in there.
Also, have you seen the new 250 America 250 paint schemes for Canadian National and CPKC? I think they're pretty tight paint schemes. I hear they're trending right now on the Heritage Unit side. Designs are pretty cool, nothing too crazy, just simple design. Yeah, hold up. Up Carson Quapple looking to the inside of Jesse. LeVar Scott going up, huh? He'll lead that lap again. Finally, stuff is.
The importance of control, and you don't want to give it up here. That was really tight, and Carson is in minutes here. In a lot of respects, giving plenty of room to Jesse. But these two are going to have to pay attention because the Haas Factory team of Creed and Mayer.
Sean Creed, oh yes. Sean Creed, Sam Mayer behind them. Come on, just let him go.
Sam Mayer making up a lot of time right now. We're going to have a four-car race before too long. Yes, this goes for another lap. The team members of the one car are going to be telling Carson, let's go, time to go, you're faster. TV clears him here, he does, off the two, to Jesse right back to the inside. Good crossover, Jesse Love, down to the inside. Well, we saw the same thing earlier in the race. As soon as Sammy Smith was able to get by Jesse Love, he corrected and found some speed. Let's see if he can move Carson. That's so frustrating for the one car. Little crossover once again through the shortcut, the dog leg. There were like 7 times.
39 is pitting.
Finish it off. Love has been so tenacious on the outside. The crossover move to the inside. They continue side by side for the top spot.
This is great racing on these two. But it's awesome for us to watch, but it's frustrating to me for Carson being on the inside. Jesse's just doing awesome.
Carson's going to finally clear the two for the lead.
The one car now, you just want to run whatever line you think Jesse Love needs. Try to get in some dirty airs. They're going to have another lap car right here in front. You see Jesse Love roll to the outside, but the one car is so good at cutting the center of the corner. Exit low, getting a good drive on exit. You see the two can't even get any momentum build up running that higher line. Felt like Jesse was just delaying the inevitable there for a little bit. As the one just looks so good. You mentioned right there, the rotation through the center. It just has such a straight drive off. Look at him start to vault away. That one car is hooked up right now. But if you're Carson Waffle, you want to get as big a lead as you can, because if we do have a green flag pit stop, it buys you a little bit of a mulligan, getting off pit road, a little
Shaping
bit
up to be get
you
that.
don't have to push the pit road speed to the max. Can't get a penalty late in the race.
You look at Jesse Love dominates the race. He's like 112 laps tonight. And here we are, close to the fourth quarter of the event. And it's Carson Waffle who's taken over, looking for his first career victory.
Yeah, it's happened to me one too many times. Every railroad crossing foamer's done that a handful of times. Oh man, it is kind of frustrating. Thankfully, 98% of the time it's happened, it's always happened on a train with just usual power, nothing special. What the? No, there is no way Jeremy Clements is running in 5th place right now. No, oh, sick. Oh, no wonder why Jeremy Clements is running.
Cruz goes after the 88 of William Byron. It's popular for Love, Creed, Later, since the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series on CW.
Gee, no wonder why he's running the Haas factory team.
Somewhere out there, someone's paying $30 for a single plate of steak and shrimp. What? At a lobster tail and you're pushing $50? Really?
But here, it's only $7.99.
And here we're balling. It's actually fire. What is?
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's fireball.
ACE's YardRx program prescribes the best lawn care specific to your yard's needs, delivered every season. Because when you want greener grass, less weeds, and fewer bugs, you can get a personalized prescription delivered free from the helpful folks at ACE. Subscribe now and save 20% on everything you need all year. From our store to your front door. For service so good it's guaranteed. ACE is the place to come for hardware, folks.
Oh my God, Jane!
Well, isn't that where you can buy and sell all sorts of collectibles?
You need to go there because you never know what you're going to find.
Let's redo what we had last. Here we go.
I almost found the boss of my collection. This is a success.
It's too much fun. Folks, I've seen a thing or two. But these prescription prices, prices higher than a rooster on stilts. Ain't that right, Dusty B?
This time we broke them in.
Good old Rex makes saving time and money easier than spending it. Papers looking mighty.
Got about for second.
Save time and money on prescriptions.
Everyday climbing.
Then I realized the more you bundle, the more you save on insurance with Liberty Booty.
It's like you're talking my love language.
Well, I've been taking word classes online.
Wow.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. Back in Phoenix, we give you our golden moment brought to you by Golden Corral. Break out for the race lead. Jesse Love owned it over the long haul. Carson Clawpool dug in, went after him, and what a show they put on. 6 laps side by side race.
I'm sure. Go for it.
Over the two, Jesse Love was dominating most of this race, but now when it matters most, the one has come to the forefront here. It's vaulted away from the field. Almost a 3-second lead over
No, I haven't.
Love's going to start the trend. As you see, Smollett was already on pit road, but Jesse Love, if they want to win this race, they lose caution 3. They're going to have to get a couple laps shorter than Paul.
Yes, some scheduled green light this one here. It's not where you want it. They come on the early side, get the good out of the tires, basically splitting this final stage in half.
Right, green flag pit stops are underway. I might as well ask you the same thing. Have you ever put mustard on cereal before? Yeah, I figured you say that. Ugh. Imagine using that instead of milk. Like forget the milk, just put mustard in your cereal. Ugh. I can just imagine what that would do for me. Yeah. Yeah, I should ask my mom and my coworkers that. Is Austin Green? 87. One car's coming. Oh, fire.
Slower stop here as they go around the left side for Cruz. Tape on the grill and they'll send him away. Kim. As you see Carson Quapple in that one car, hit from the lead. About 15 laps in that run, he did say he felt like it was starting to go tight. They told him you're doing great, but you just keep grabbing that pace. Most recent update, he said just a little tight there here, not bad. So we're going to look for at least an air pressure adjustment and we'll take 4 fresh Goodyear tires. So don't go fuel on that Carson Quapple this year.
It's all Jesse Love. Scheduled green flag pit stop. And this is the last set of sticky tires all of these teams have in their pit stop. So should there be a caution, you could come back. But the question would become, what do you have for? You just have to put on some scuffs. Sam Mayer also coming off the pit lane.
All right, Roger Carruth is leading for now. It's like Sheldon Creed gonna cycle to the lead. Oh, sick.
We had second half, 2 seconds of lap time fall off. Creed was only about a second and a half back, and it cycled him to the front. I love the call to get out front. There's such an advantage, new versus old, but now it's only going to be a 2-3 lap difference. We'll see if the one car has the speed to get back to the front. The double zero was quick. We pointed that out at the end. All the Haas factory cars had really good speed, but it seems like the longer the race goes on, the better they get. Surprised no one else tried to shorten on the one car. It seemed like everyone around him, they all put it on the same lap, with the exception of Creed. Great call by Jonathan Tony on the pit box. JT putting him in position. And now Sheldon Creed in control of the Quapple and Mayer. There are a handful of drivers inside the top 10 that are yet to make their green flag pit stop. Blake Perkins needs to come. Chandler Smith, Joey Gase. Once they pit, they'll cycle everything back to that group of drivers that was there before everyone was coming under green as we head toward 40 laps to go. Now for Carson Quapple. You kind of have to make up what we lost here through the cycle and hope maybe just a couple more laps of tires.
Blaine Perkins, Joey Gase, Ryan Sieg's up here. What? I don't think he pitted. Hey, on the bright side, at least we're keeping the cup guy, the only cup regular in this field at bay. Man.
Creed got his first career victory a couple of weeks ago. Quapple chasing his tonight. We're trading spots out front as we go through the cycle of stops.
He's 4 years old.
Every mile matters. Where will your journey take you?
That's rough. At least with Safe Light, you get that fixed any way you want. I can schedule a shit fix while I get my hair cut. Yeah, they can fix my glass while we fix the baths. If you want, they can recalibrate my safety features while I sit at home in my comfy pants. That one doesn't rhyme, but sure.
Get it fixed any way you want at SafeLight.com.
Unlike other value meals, Arby's new $7.99 meat-free box has 3 sides, not just one. It's more meal for your money. Seriously. It's more meal for your money. Oh, where'd that come from?
Arby's, we have the meat. Thought they were cooling off on the sidelines? Well, they're just getting warmed up.
Surprise! DirecTV got hot. Hey, I played in high school.
Really?
Well, I went to high school. I didn't go to high school.
Anyway, it's never been easier to keep up with your favorite sports on live TV and streaming apps.
So hot.
Wait, there's no ice in yours.
Why would I ruin a perfectly good bath?
$37 to go. All right, looks like the remaining the drivers that are staying out. All I can say is that they're just dropping back spots. Looks like the 31 just pitted. Is it Ryan Seek pit? I think he did.
Straight Talk's always been the same price since they started back in 2009. And they always offer free 5G phones for new and existing customers on America's most reliable 5G network. Ooh. Straightforward prices.
Carson Kvapil staying close behind Sheldon Creed. And both of them going to the apron. Oh, spin off turn 2. It's LeVar Scott. Cautions out.
It's like 40 laps to go, and we get our first caution of the night for exit on track. Rookie driver LeVar Scott going for a slide. And happens as we were just about ready to have a battle for the race lead. Creed out in front of Kvapil, but the one was moving quickly.
And have an opportunity here for LeVar Scott running 34th, and for Sheldon Creed. Maybe this is kind of what you wanted to see. I think it's his only shot. Leading quickly right there, losing a ton of time. Carson made up almost 3/10 of one set of corners. So maybe a chance just to reset. Okay, get the time to cool down a little bit.
This is that time of year my allergies start to kick in.
Carson was that fast. Creed was just going slow that run. It looked to me like the balance got really loose. I saw him slide a few times through turn 22, and Carson just steady Eddie there, motoring him down quick. What a night he's had. Look at that. First stage, second stage 2, running second now. I mean, huge points right now.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Back to last year, as we look at LeVar Scott getting pit road, you know, there was a lot of conversation if he was going to be back in the O'Reilly Series, made the championship 4. So you take a look back at this. That's Anthony Alfredo on the inside of 96.
Wasn't clear.
Free pass here going to go Raja Cruz, driving the 32 this week for Jordan Anderson, and he's back in the 20 spot. So we'll have 20 cars on the lead lap.
Send a big message, possibly a little frustrated with going by LeVar Scott there.
And you were talking about Kvapil and how good he's been tonight and how consistent. And he's been great at getting stage points all season long in every race. But how about the fact that coming into tonight, he had run exactly 6 laps inside the top 5 in his Phoenix career.
There have been times where I feel the sneeze coming, but it doesn't happen. I'm surprised no one has picked Jesse Love tonight, despite the fact that he's lit over 100, little over 100 left. There's Travis Kvapil.
What a career night this could be, and to win, you know, if he can go to victory lane early in a season and just put that away and to get that monkey off his back, why he's here, why he has this.
And Joey Gase caught a good break, and not bad for the 55 car. You know what? I think it's just best they stay out. I'm not keen about them pitting. I mean, they literally just pitted, so I don't see why they shouldn't pit. I mean, the green light's on, so pit road's open.
The conversation on the radio from the spotter stand and from the pit box, because if you hear Sheldon Creed talking about Andy Houston,
Raja Cruz gets a free pass. Raja Cruz got sponsorship from iRacing and fucking what do you call it? NASCAR 25.
She got
I'm
nervous, so
down
she
here with
dedicated
2003 Truck
PT.
Series champion and Carson Quapple's biggest fan, his dad, Travis Quapple. So, what do you like that you see on Carson on the racetrack here this evening?
Just really doing a good job executing everything. Car's not been perfect all night, but he's been able to hit the line that he needs to work for him, make the right adjustments. Victor's done a great job, so I feel like this is long overdue, but hopefully they can.
Looks like Taylor Gray just came to pit road.
But hopefully get it done. Hopefully it's nice this night.
Okay, that seems a little bit like Coach Quapple, so let's get the dad Quapple view. Carson's going to restart in the second position. How nervous are you for him to possibly get his first career win?
My hands are shaking a little bit. He's been in these positions a lot, and maybe not
Yeah,
at this level.
the first time he's put in that spot was at Dover 3 years ago.
I know he gets the job done. It's time to, everything's got what you got. Everybody's got the tires they got. So, yeah, I'm nervous, but hopefully he can get it done.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, no.
Enjoy it.
Back to Dover. Remember that when Carson was in a position to win a couple years ago, and Travis, not on the pit box, was standing down on the horse track watching, being a dad. It's so much fun watching kids go out and do well. I can't imagine how nervous he is. You know, been watching Carter. That's right. Yeah, earlier today. Yeah, different level. It's a good run. Travis has been on all sides of it. He referenced the championship in the Truck Series. He raced at every level of NASCAR. But last weekend, he was on the pit box. He was crew chiefing for Carson's younger brother, Caden, when he won a Cars Tour event. So he understands being a racing dad, and sometimes he's in competition.
I haven't mentioned this yet. Carson's younger brother, Caden, races for Junior Motorsports in the late model series. Yeah, I would like to see the Quapple brothers race together in this series one of these days. Yep, I think you're correct on that. Yeah, for someone who barely watches ARCA, yeah, I think you're right on that.
One thing that we heard Jonathan Tony mention to Sheldon Creed is that Sheldon said, "I'm loose," and he's like, "Listen, we got to cycle on the tires. They almost always fire off tighter on stuffs versus stickers."
All right, drivers are picking where they're going to restart. So I guess Ryan C did pit after all.
If you look at who's lined up behind him, Jesse Love, he's going to be extremely aggressive right here. So Carson's got to have his hands full trying to put this together. Interesting that Sam Mayer chose the outside there. Signaling behind his teammate.
You think about the 15 runner-up finishes that Sheldon Creed had before that win 2 weeks ago, and the pressure that would be
All right, pace cards to pit road.
Finish the deal. He's got a win under his belt. Just let it rip, right? Gotta infuse some confidence in these situations.
100%, and it'd be the same situation with the guy on the outside there. If he was able to get
All right, here we go. Sheldon Creed, Carson Quapple on the front row. Here we go. 29 laps to go. And Carson Quapple is going to get the jump on the start. And Sheldon Creed's going to go back to the front.
Jesse Love is right there. And right behind him, Jeremy Clements, who continues inside the top 5. Teammates side by side.
Really didn't work out for Carson Quapple there. Restart, he just sort of got blocked on the top side. Sam Mayer from the back, look at that, all the way to the lead, trying to invite his teammate, Creed. Creed, though, is going to hold tight. We saw this earlier with Jesse Love in the race. That outside, you kind of pitch the guy down a little bit.
28 to go.
Not letting him open that up. So you see Jesse Love fighting to get to the outside. Doesn't like being on the bottom of the track right there. Sam Mayer side drafting his teammate. They're side by side in the wall. How brave are you down in here? Well, if you're Creed, you're going to drive in there just a little bit deeper. Yeah, make sure you stay side by side, both those guys.
Oh, crash. Wow. Huge hit for William Sawalich. Like Brandon Jones also got in it, and Blaine Perkins is stuck. Yeah, he's good. Man, the 18 hit. Man, the 18 ain't shit. Brandon Jones got damage.
Brandon, who's won here, was inside the top 10 when he got involved.
And a bunch of front end damage there on the left front.
I think the 18 can still go. Continue. Oh, okay. I guess it can still go then. At least he's near pit road, so it'll be less for the cleanup guys. So, just stop the car. Where is he? I'm trying. Yeah, it's just best to stop the car. Yeah, that car is cooked.
What it already has. Your day's done at this point in the race with the amount of damage that he has.
So unfortunate for this race team who didn't qualify great, but they put themselves in position to salvage a decent finish.
So here we are going through the dog leg. You see Brandon Jones side by side with Ryan Seaton at 39. Down into one. Sam Smith down there.
Oh, contact from the 8. Sent him spinning. Also, was it Taylor Gray? Damn, 3 Gibbs cars were in there.
Well, you're worried about the guy on the outside, not necessarily the one on your left rear. And it takes zero. It takes just minimal contact right here. You're already vulnerable, loose. Yeah, I just don't think that Brandon knew that Sammy Smith was to his inside.
Yeah, he could almost save.
His teammate Taylor Gray.
It looks like Dean Thompson got these.
For Joe Gibbs Racing.
Right. Unfortunately, not the first time this year we've seen it. You go back to Daytona, had 4 DNFs. I mean, they have had a rough ride at times so far this season.
And it's not only for the spotters.
Yeah, it was Dean Thompson.
So much racing space. It's disorienting for the drivers as well because you don't have a good visual of where the lanes are.
It's Harrison Burton.
So much space out there that as you just back into the corner into turn 1, you're kind of always guessing a little bit. And I think in that situation, Brandon obviously was committed to go to the bottom. The 8 was right there when he got there. You see a view of the spotters, and just, their angle is basically turn 4 down to turn 1. They're a little offset from that, but it's really hard. You see right here coming off of turn 4. It's honestly a terrible place to put the spotter stand. It's always been that way, and the spotters will tell you on the pace laps, like, look, you're kind of on your own getting into turn 1. That's basically the perspective that they have, and so not only is it a long ways away, but as you look at that angle, things happen quick right there, and the drivers almost have to spot for themselves in those positions. They can't zoom in as well as we can just did. That was a beautiful zoom.
And that's a nice transition, too. We have got the best men and women behind the scenes. If you think about the magnitude of this weekend from a motorsports perspective, IndyCar racing here this weekend at Phoenix with NASCAR. But this day began, on air at 10 o'clock local time. We had Cup qualifying. Then you have the IndyCar race. And now the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series takes over. And our folks behind the scenes just do an unbelievable job all day long. And we salute each and every one of you because as you sit at home in your living room and you watch and you enjoy all the coverage, there's a lot that goes into that. And our crew was here early this morning, and they'll wrap things up late tomorrow night when the Cup race is done. And coming west, a challenge for everybody as well. So we say a special thanks.
Hey,
takes a bow. How about it?
And it's so cool this weekend. You mentioned IndyCar here, 2 of the biggest motorsports in America, NASCAR and IndyCar coming together. The crowd here today was awesome. It was so much fun getting to interact with all the IndyCar drivers, teams, broadcasters. We had Hitch on the pre-race show. Just an awesome vibe. But man, there's been a lot of on-track action. The IndyCars just were on track at like 8 a.m. yesterday morning, and we were all there by 8 o'clock at night with qualifying here for the O'Reilly Series. So a very long weekend for everyone involved.
I think it's props to Joey Gase running in 18th. Not bad. How did William Byron barely got a piece? Well, Brent Cruz is going to be the best finisher tonight out of the Gibbs bunch. Sneeze. Bless me. This reminds me I need to take a fucking Zyrtec.
Visit woundedwarriorproject.org/USA250.
Trying to predict the future is a hazardous occupation. The only thing we can be sure of is that it will be absolutely fantastic. I'm thinking of the incredible breakthrough in communications.
As you can see on the leaderboard, I usually don't mention this very often, but you can see William Sawalich plummeting down the leaderboard as he loses more laps as well. He's pretty much done for the night. I know I don't show this all the time, but I mean, been a minute since I've seen a Haas factory team win on TV. I missed the last two. But it is
NASCAR on the CW is brought to you by GOVX. Savings for those who serve. Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. A night he'll never forget. Jesse Love in position to make it 2 in a row in Phoenix. He's had an outstanding evening here in the desert as he tries to collect win number 1 in 2026. The fastest growing cable news network in all of television.
Well, we're getting closer to the end, that's for sure.
And his news for all Americans to find your screen. Go to newsnationnow.com.
I've got bad news for the field.
And that is
Sam Mayer is illegal right now. If you look back at his history, starting in 2024, when this man right here would have a bad practice and a bad qualifying, he often found himself in victory lane. If you look at Iowa 2024, Texas 2024, Iowa last year, after his bad practice, he texted me this morning and said, just watch.
Did he call the shot?
He said, it's happening again. And sure enough, this guy, 21 to go, is in the lead after qualifying for practicing outside the top 30. They had all those power steering issues, got very few actual laps. Didn't know what he had to qualify. They changed everything in the power system of this car, and now he's in the lead.
But his teammate has won this year, and he wants to join them. And we kind of saw a glimpse of that on that last restart. The restarts here are awesome. Here it is once
It's
again.
nuts.
I think Carson Bumble wishes he'd have cut the game back a little bit and opened the door for Mayer. Shorter distance, a little bit of draft, had some momentum, was able to clear him, and then watch the 41 turn back underneath Sheldon Creed. Creed still struggling with being loose, trying to get to the throttle on the exit. Sam put himself in a good position here. And the problem, as we go off the horn with Sam Mayer here, for Carson Bumble, so he gets this great launch. But he stays outside there, as you mentioned, should have protected, and you have an awkward choice there, because if you stay the outside, you get the momentum on the exit of 2, but if you don't protect the inside, which gives you an awkward angle, you can get trapped on the outside like he did, and now he's back a row, heading into 3, and he's now defending a second row back from the lead. It's just the choices you have to make on these restarts, and that dog leg to the inside offering so much opportunity for those drivers behind you.
Gonna get a restart inside of 20 laps to go. Here's Kim.
Yeah, here with Jonathan Johnny crew chief for Sheldon Creed. The Haas factory team cars running 1-2 and Sam Mayer at the point. So what do you want to see out of your driver, Sheldon Creed, here on this restart?
I know he's going to go north here, just like he always would. It's pretty cool to have these Haas factory cars going too. Jason and Smoke and Taylor and all the guys down on that 41's done an awesome job, but everybody on this 00 has too. And
everybody back to the shop has worked hard to put us in this position. So got 2 bullets in the chamber here. We'll go see what happens.
What has the feedback been late in the race about the car? Is this a race-winning car he has under his?
For sure, I think all night.
I'm just
To start the race that we wanted, but Jim's done a good job mechanically picking his way up. This pit crew has been lights out all night long, getting us track position. They put us in this position, and we got a good man behind the wheel. So we'll go see what happens.
Thanks and good luck.
just keep just keep
Medical center now with Williams while injured tonight. It's done obviously very well. Everything initiated kind of in front of you. It's a high standard. What was your take?
Yeah, maybe wrong place, wrong time as usual. Our setup here at GR Super was all right tonight. We had to work on it a lot to get it where it was. So there's a lot of hard work put into where we were at, obviously. So I think it just is what it is. But I think we'll move on to Vegas.
How did you feel about your run before that?
I thought it was good. I thought we fired off really well. I saw some restarts, which is positive for the team, and we were able to grab positions early, but we would just fall behind in the long run.
Thanks.
Thank you, Carla. William Byron on pit road. He's got some damage here. This most recent
yeah, William Byron's pretty much out of contention.
Yeah, William got caught there. 18 was coming down the racetrack in right rear. Torn apart that right rear of the car. Such a crucial part of these race
In
cars.
Kansas and Pocono, okay.
Downforce in terms of securing that spoiler.
Kyle Larson going to be driving a car next weekend. Some of the Motorsports Cup guys come over and get their opportunity.
And Byron about to lose a lap.
Jamie, a little different than Indy cars. That'll be the attenuator behind that. We're the bare bond here.
I think both the Viking Motorsports cars are on the lead lap. Same with Caruth, Joey Gase.
We're still cleaning this thing up, so that's cool. How about it? I like this. We'll take a break. Get the restart when we return. Bayer, Creed, Love, Quapo, Clemens up front in the desert.
Red flag the thing.
What you doing? We think it's a drainage issue. No, I know what they're working on. What are you guys doing? Young homeowners turning into their parents. Love a job site.
Yeah, reinforced concrete.
There we go.
It's an incredible thing.
Hey, fellas, I saw some work getting done at the middle school. Is this related? I don't know.
Just had a question about the wiring inside
Okay.
there.
Let's go.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you're alone on wheels.
We'll be back, fellas. We won't.
Why'd I go to the doctor? When my heart kept skipping a beat, I didn't think much of it. But my girls made me get checked out, and it made such a difference. Turns out, I have AFib, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you notice one or more of these symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did, and my girls are too.
This is no time to wait.
At your next big event, everything needs to feel just right. From the presentation to the products, Ford Imprint provides outstanding branded gear, guaranteed to show up sharp and right on time. Visit FordImprint.com.
Ford Imprint, Ford Thornton, the sacred order of the group chat is now in session. Ingrid, report.
Last night was epic. He took Blue Chew.
20 dead.
Get ready for the choose. We'll do that with 16 to go. So we'll get the restart with 15 laps remaining. Teammates out front. Sam Mayer, Sheldon Creed. The choose is big, and then the execution on the restart.
Yeah, right. The final.
Back to Tina to take the front road. I think if you look, if there's anybody in that top 4 still player, because the leader, Sam Mayer, started 4th on that last restart, was able to get the lead. Block can happen. We saw.
Yeah, just please do not. Everyone, just do us a favor. Just keep the car. Just please, let's keep it green for 16. Yeah, can we have a natural green flag finish with? All right, here we go.
outside of row 3. So maybe tonight is the night that Allgaier gets a little redemption and comes from behind and steals one a little bit of Phoenix.
Well, also, what did Carson Koppel learn on that last restart? Sam Bear got to his inside with the exact position he's in now. Did he learn something? Can he use that to his advantage?
All right, here we go. Coming to 15 to go. All right, let's hope we can get a clean finish to the end. Here we go. Oh, 4 wide. And Carson Quapple looking. They're 3 wide for second. Jesse Love looking to the inside. Carson stuck in the middle. Whoa. Did Creed hit the wall? And back to the
Since that P5 pit stop, and obviously it's just not being able to hook up that car. That restart really did not work out for Carson Waddle and Sam Mayer. They got together down the 3-4. Carson Waddle trying to come back from that right now using the inside. Tiki turns down below the yellow line. He does to the apron. Hook up down there. He's been so good down there.
Yeah, it was like Creed brush. All right, Allgaier's looking. Allgaier to the outside. Allgaier to the lead. All right, 10 laps to go in the NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts race at Phoenix, the GOVX 200. Justin Allgaier just took the lead from Jesse Love, who's been the best driver all night. Man, Allgaier was nowhere to be seen today, and now he's up front. Carson Quapple in third. I won't be surprised if the one reels the front two back in. 8 to go.
In some ways, this reminds me of that championship race where Jesse Love would be teased for the advantage and have it taken away. But every time, he's spotted.
Oh, Jesse Love sends it. Hit a checker. Carson Quapple's caught up to road 2. 3 wide for position. For 6, that's 6 through 9. 6 to go. Oh wow, Raja Karuth is 10th right now. Dang, that's 6th through 10th right there. Isn't that crazy? Coming to 5 to go. I think I'm a lap behind you folks.
Jesse just can't get his car to turn and get down below. A little better that time. Didn't lose near as much ground. On the last lap, Jesse Love was faster than Justin Allgaier by a little bit. Carson Walker was a little faster than Justin Allgaier as well. This might compress as we get to these last couple of laps.
4 to go.
Started 17th, weren't where they wanted to be in qualifying times. Came up inside the top 10, top 5, score stage points into stage 1. And the issue on pit road at one point was as far back as 21st, but he's able once again to respond.
And 3 to go.
Pit stops, gained some track position there, got the caution he needed, delivers on the restart, and he would love to close the deal and get his third win at Phoenix.
3 to go.
Just a lap prior, Carson Walker was the fastest of these three, but on that last lap, Justin Allgaier responded faster than both of those behind him. Found a little something. The key for Allgaier is to have a good turn 22. He's not anywhere near as quick as Jesse in 3 and 4. Watch how deep the 2-car drives in. He gains so much ground on entry. Doesn't really lose it on exit, which is unique.
2 to go.
Higher line, but Allgaier put it together that lap. Like Jesse's completely reprofiled the corner there. Kind of entry value that slides all the way up on the exit and makes it work. Jesse's cutting that dog leg off, trying to take as much time out of the racetrack as he can. He just did not get close enough to Justin, pushing that car to the limit.
No, he's not even within striking range of making a pass. All right, white flag. 1 lap to go for Justin Allgaier. Yeah, cutting the dog leg's not going to help it. Oh, wow. Yeah, he's got this one, that's for sure. All right, into the final corners. Justin Allgaier, my top pick for tonight's race, is going to get the win at Phoenix. It's his 3rd win here and his 1st of the season. Let's go. Oh, wow. Wow, how about that, folks? My top pick won tonight. 78% of you chose Justin Allgaier, and sure enough, he did just that. Wow. Finally, after it's been 7 years since he won at Phoenix.
Justin Allgaier this offseason with Jim Coleman going to RCR. You know, that team on the 7, Justin told us the story in the offseason. He went to them and said, "Who do you want?" And Andrew Oversee was the top of all his crew members list.
Wow, he wasn't the best car all day, but he sure beat the best car or driver, I should say.
So many times he's left here disappointed because he left so many laps, didn't get the payoff. He comes from behind tonight, and Justin Allgaier gets the
What's up with that paint scheme? Is that cotton on this car? Oh well. Man, wow. I was hoping for a quaffle or a win from the HFT, but man, I mean, when you come to Phoenix, you can never count out Allgaier for any circumstance whatsoever. Let's go. Man, Jeff Burton, Raja Karuth, Anthony Alfredo all get top 10s. Oh my God. And Allgaier climbing through the hatch. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Woo. What a race.
Motorsports cars inside the top 6. Sammy Smith was 6th. Great effort for Jeff Burton, Raja Caruth. Corey Day comes back for a top 10. And Anthony Alfredo finishes 10th after getting that great qualifying effort here yesterday. He'll fill in for Alex Bowman in the Cup race tomorrow.
That was big for that 96 team. Bro, they missed Daytona, trying to come back from that. Huge for them to finally get a top 10.
Wow. What a race. Well, stages 1 and 2 are pretty clean. Then stage 2 was clean right up until inside of 30 to go. And then stuff started happening. I'm glad this didn't turn into a caution fest. So thank God this race was a pretty clean race tonight. Nothing too crazy. So yep, at least they can pass for the lead. It seems. So yeah. And besides, love or hate Jesse Love, he has every right to be frustrated. Well, I mean, he knows how Justin Allgaier felt after leading so many laps at Phoenix and then losing. So, I mean, he has every right to be frustrated. So I'm not gonna throw shade at him for any reason. Anyways, let's take a look at the results. Justin Allgaier is your winner. Jesse Love second. Carson Quapple third. And the Haas Factory teammates of Creed and Mayer finished fourth and fifth. Sammy Smith sixth. And again, Jeb Burton, Raja Caruth, double top tens for Jordan Anderson Racing. See, even man, wow. Raja Caruth, even in a different ride that isn't Junior Motorsports, Raja Caruth can find a way to get a top 10. Gee, Corey, I feel like you folks are underestimating Corey Day despite all the issues he causes on track. Ninth isn't too bad. Could be better, but it is what it is. And Anthony Alfredo, man, after a rough start to the season, man, 10th place is nothing to complain about. And damn, Jeremy Clements, I really wanted him to get top 5. Just imagine if the final, just think, imagine if those 2 cautions didn't come out. What could have been? And see, guys, see everyone, William Byron wasn't even close to being a race-winning contender. So you guys can chill out now. You know who you are. And Joey Gase, lead lap finish, top 20. Let's go. Chandler Smith, not bad, 21st. So, yep. And here's the rest of the results. Man, rough night for Swalch and Ryan Ellis. Just remember, when we come back to Phoenix in the fall, it won't be the championship race anymore. It's gonna feel strange, but so yeah. Wow. So yeah, I would give this race a 9 out of 10. Pretty clean race. Doesn't need too many cautions to make it entertaining. There was a handful of passing throughout the race. I know people have been critical about the package. I mean, did they get like increased horse package at these smaller tracks? I believe so. So yeah, Jesse Love was the best car all day, but some pit stops and other people's strategy kind of put him behind. I mean, he was able to get the lead back, and he arguably could have won, but Allgaier, he's obviously better. Yeah, never ever count out Allgaier for the win at Phoenix, no matter what. So yeah, Allgaier was desperate to win here at Phoenix, especially after losing all those races after leading the most laps. I mean, we've seen it in the last 7 years. Um, I mean, Jesse Love knows how Justin Allgaier feels at least. So I'm not gonna throw any shade at Jesse Love for anything. But yep, redemption for all those races, those Phoenix races, Allgaier should have won. So yeah, Anyways, folks, that's gonna do it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's race. Glad to live stream an O'Reilly Auto Parts race again. Can't wait for Las Vegas next week. That's gonna be super fun. Um, I hope it won't be too boring. I hope we can keep the couple eaches at bay like we did tonight. And with that, I will see you all next week in Las Vegas. But as far as this weekend is concerned, I will see you all tomorrow for the Cup race. Anyways, thank you, Mark, for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed tonight's race. And with that, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, that's gonna do it for tonight. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see y'all then. All right, all right. Peace out, everyone.
He's a credit record.